So let's start the last section that is Kepler's law. Actually, motion of celestial bodies, moon, planet is of great interest since beginning of civilization. The first breakthrough came in 5th century when Aryabhatta, one Indian mathematician and astronomer who has contributed a lot, and he first said that Earth is moving around Sun in a path, in a closed path actually. The next breakthrough came in the year around 1600, after 1000 years after the Aryabhatta, that is Kepler and Bohe. There was one scientist named Tycho Brahe. So both these scientists studied the study of celestial bodies, planet around the sun in great detail, and then finally the Kepler has formulated these laws for the motion of celestial bodies around the earth, and which is based on the earth gravitational field itself, means which is based on the gravitational field of sun for the planets moving around sun, and which was formulated in 3 laws, and that is known as the Kepler's law. Okay, so Kepler's law, so give the heading Kepler's law. Kepler's first law. Kepler's first law, that is law of orbit. That is law of orbit. Law of orbit. Okay. That is, all planets move in an elliptical path. It is given in the book also. All planets move in an elliptical path or elliptical orbit with the sun at its one of the focus. With the sun one of its foci. All planets move in an elliptical path or elliptical orbit as the sun as one of its foci. Second is, Kepler's second law is law of area. Law of area. The radius vector from the sun to the planet sweeps out the radius vector from the sun to the planet sweeps out the equal area in equal time of interval. The radius vector from sun to the planet sweeps out the equal area in equal time interval. So what does, let's say elliptical path है, sun is here, sun is at one of its focus. So elliptical path है, so here it's sun. Let's say this is sun is S, this is AB, and this is CD. Okay. So if this, let's say, if this area of sector, let's say ABS, if area of ABS is equal to area of DCDS, then we can say this, the time taken for planet to move from A to B will be same as to move from C to D. This is the area law of the area. The time taken for the planet to move from, if this area and this area is same, then the time taken from planet to move from A to B equal to C to D. So they take equal time to sweep the equal area, that is law of area. If we extend this law, that is if you extend this with our result, so it also says that second law is all about the conservation of angular momentum, about the sun as a origin. So basically you can write second law, Kepler's second law just tells about the conservation of angular momentum for the central force. To prove this, I'll take a special case, and that is in our course. Circle is a special case of ellipse. So let's say if this is the area, let's say this is sun, or let's say OAB. So area of sector OAB will be what? That is half, again याद होगा सबको, half r square theta. Okay, this we have done in our calculus chapter. So dA by dt, that is rate of change of area, is half. Since it's a circle तो r is constant. अगर ellipse होता तो r constant नहीं होता, r भी change होता, तो r को भी हम लोग डिफरेंशिएट करते हैं, बट वी आर टेकिंग स्पेशल केस, वही अपने कोर्स में है. तो r square d theta by dt, so that is half r square d theta by dt is omega. It's a circular path, so omega will be same. Elliptical होगा तो omega change होगा. So this becomes, so now if I multiply m r square omega by 2m, m ऊपर नीचे multiply किया, m r square becomes the, again as compared to sun and earth, or sun, between sun and planet, the distance so far, we can take that planet as a point object. So this m r square becomes I into omega by 2m, and this is L by 2m, angular momentum. So this is constant. Rate of change of area by Kepler's second law, rate of change of area is constant. Equal time में equal area, means rate of change of area is constant. So this is basically a conservation of angular momentum. And you can see अगर यहाँ पे तो central force इधर, तो torque of this central force, this gravitational force about this O is 0. Here also if it is there, so the force, the gravitational force is going to act like this. So it is always acting towards the sun. So if we take sun as an origin, if we try to find the torque of this force about sun, it will be 0. So angular momentum is constant. So L is constant, so dA by dt is constant. So dA by dt means dA by rate of change of area is constant. And that's why it is a second law, Kepler's second law. And this you have to, so it's a proof actually, for we have taken a special case, but when you learn about the ellipse and if you do the mathematics of ellipse, you can do it by yourself. Okay. The Kepler's third law. Okay. Kepler's third law is law of period. Kepler's third law is law of period. Law of period. What is that? Square of time period is directly proportional to AQ. So please write in words first. The square of the period of revolution, square of the period of revolution of any planet, square of the period of revolution of any planet is proportional to the cube of the semi-major axis of ellipse, cube of the semi-major axis of the ellipse along which it moves. ये सारे SCV में दिए हुए हैं, so you can go through the SCV first page पे दिया हुआ है. ellipse ये होता है, ellipse में दो फोकस होते हैं, एक फोकस इधर यहाँ पे सन है, एक फोकस यहाँ पे. दिस इज F1, दिस इज F2 and this is called this is the green one, the blue one is called major axis. Major, let's say इसको लिखा मैंने major axis and this one is called minor axis. मैथ्स में तुम करोगे तो दिस डिस्टेंस इज गिवन एज अ 2a. So this semi measure, so this distance will be a. This is 2b. So half of minor axis is b. तो वही यहाँ पे लिखा मैंने, it's a square of the revolution of time period is cube of the semi major axis. So total is 2a. So this distance cube of semi major axis. We'll prove it for a special case that is in our course, that is for a circle. So let's say for circular path a and b are equal. Basically when it becomes circle, so a and b are equal. So let's say this is the planet is moving with velocity v in this path. तो यह अपना सन है, तो फिर यहाँ पे वेलोसिटी क्या हो जाएगा, वेलोसिटी g m/r, v orbital. ओके, ये m is the mass of sun. जो यहाँ पे सन है वो अर्थ था, तो वहाँ पे g mass of earth by r आया था, यहाँ पे ये आ जाएगा orbital. टाइम पीरियड क्या हो जाएगा, तो 2 pi r by velocity. So 2 pi r by g ms by r raised to half. If you square it, so t square is, or t equal to 2 pi g ms by r raised to 3 by 2. Now this is constant. For a given planetary motion, the mass of sun will be constant. So t, if you square both sides, t is proportional to r raised to 3 by 2. If you square it, so t square is proportional to r raised to q. Here r is the radius of the circle. When ellipse becomes a circle, a and b are equal. If it is an ellipse, so it is a cube. Cube of the semi major axis. If it is an ellipse. Otherwise, if it is a circle, it is t, or is a, so circle is a special case of ellipse. So these are the three laws of the Kepler's, and second law is important, that is conservation of angular momentum. Rate of area change is constant, that we have just proved. Okay, and this way we have completed the gravitation. As I said, it's a small topic, and since maximum of this we have done in our previous classes in electrostatics, so that's why we have got great help from that topic, and we have completed this. From next class, maybe from Sunday, we'll start simple harmonic motion. So stay safe, stay at home, and keep watching Milestone Academy channel. Thank you.